London is a poem by William Blake, published in 1794 as part of his collection Songs of Experience. Here's the complete text of the poem. I wander through each chartered street, near where the chartered Thames does flow, and mark in every face I meet, marks of weakness, marks of woe. In every cry of every man, in every infant's cry of fear, in every voice, in every ban, the mind-forg'd manacles I hear. How the chimney sweepers cry, every blackening church appalls, and the hapless soldier's sigh runs in blood down palace walls. But most thro' midnight streets I hear how the youthful harlot's curse blasts the newborn infant's tear, and blights with plagues the marriage hearse. This poem, set against the backdrop of the city of London, reflects on the suffering and oppression experienced by its inhabitants. Through vivid imagery and stark language, Blake portrays a society marked by poverty, injustice, and moral corruption. The poem highlights the plight of various marginalized groups, including chimney sweepers, soldiers, and prostitutes, whose cries of anguish and despair reverberate through the streets. Overall, London serves as a powerful critique of the social and political conditions of Blake's time, while also addressing universal themes of human suffering and oppression. London by William Blake is a poignant critique of the social and political conditions prevalent in London during the late 18th century. Here's a critical appreciation of the poem. 1. Social critique. Blake offers a scathing critique of the social injustices and inequalities that permeated London society. Through vivid imagery and evocative language, he portrays a city marked by poverty, oppression, and moral decay. The chartered street and chartered Thames suggest the rigid control and regulation imposed by authority figures, while the marks of weakness and marks of woe on people's faces highlight the toll of living in such a society. 2. Symbolism and Imagery. Blake employs powerful symbolism and imagery to convey the pervasive sense of despair and suffering in London. The mind-forg'd manacles symbolize the mental and emotional bondage experienced by individuals, while the cries of the chimney sweeper, soldier, and harlot serve as haunting reminders of the city's moral and spiritual decay. The contrast between the blackening church and the blood on palace walls underscores the corruption of both religious and political institutions. 3. Universal themes. While London is rooted in the specific social context of Blake's time, its themes of oppression, injustice, and human suffering remain relevant today. The poem's indictment of authority, exploitation, and moral degradation transcends historical boundaries, speaking to broader issues of power, inequality, and social injustice. 4. Emotional impact. London evokes a strong emotional response from readers, eliciting feelings of empathy, outrage, and indignation. Blake's use of stark language and imagery effectively conveys the bleakness and despair of urban life, leaving a lasting impression on the reader's consciousness. 5. Call to action. Despite its bleak portrayal of London, the poem also serves as a call to action, urging readers to confront and challenge the injustices they witness. By shining a light on the suffering and oppression endured by the city's inhabitants, Blake compels readers to question the status quo and advocate for social change. In conclusion, London is a powerful and thought-provoking poem that offers a searing critique of the social and political realities of Blake's time, while also addressing universal themes of human suffering and oppression. Through its vivid imagery, evocative language, and poignant critique, the poem continues to resonate with readers today, inspiring reflection, empathy. London